So he'll be sharing his view, his thoughts with us, sharing his view and what he has learned so far. So if you are just joining us, this is Career and Business channel. So welcome once again. So let's meet our special guest for today. Please, sir, can we meet you?
Hello everyone, my name is Mr Segun. I'm a student of mechanical engineering. I'm currently in my final year in the University of Ibadan. I'm a graphics designer, engineering designer, and a budding cloud developer.
Wow, that's great. Graphic designer? Oh yeah.
Engineering designer.
Engineering designer.
Cloud developer.
And cloud developer. Wow, that's a great. What are your passion? What are your hobbies? What do you like doing?
First off, let me start with my academic hobbies and passion.
Okay.
As a mechanical engineering student, I like it. That's why I'm doing it. So I do a lot of designs like machines, some engineering simulations. I really like them. So one of my hobbies. Besides that, I like playing games.
Wow, that's
I like playing games, and I like also playing the drums because I'm a member of the choir in my church.
Wow,
and so that's another one of my hobbies. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, these are my hobbies. But my passion, graphics designing is one of my passions because that's why I learned it. It was always interesting to see how people could just turn random things into things that appeal to people or send a particular message. So I learned that. Engineering is also my passion, but I don't do.
Combining the two.
Yes. Combining.
It's okay. So can you tell us what you use for your graphic design? Just a little. One of the packages that you use for your design.
Okay. One of the packages I use is Photoshop. It's very common one. Everybody uses Photoshop. So.
Okay. Good one. Okay. I want you to share with us what's your view about the ASUU strike. What are the? Let's just share with us your view generally as a student. What effect has it make on your life? The negative effect, the positive effect. So just share with us one to
Okay. Well, as you said, there have been negative and positive effects. The negative one is I have used almost 7 years in UI for a 5-year course.
Wow.
And I'm not even done yet. So because of this strike, some of my juniors in secondary school are already doing NYSC. I'm still battling final year project and all. So that's the negative side. The positive side is I have more time to work on stuff that are not related to school. And this current one now is, since it's coming in my final year, that means more time to work on my project outside the academic stress.
Wow. That's great. Another thing I would love to ask you. Okay. Another thing I want to ask you is, what have you learned so far during this strike? And this is now the second month, right? Second month of the strike. So what are the things you've gained so far during the strike period?
During the strike period, I had time to brush up on my graphics designs because I've said I'm a graphic designer, so I've been able to work on some projects for some people. I've been able to acquire more knowledge. Now that's also given me enough time to really focus on cloud development now.
Good.
So at least everything school related is not disturbing for now since there's strike. So I'm just project is one of the things that I have to work on, but since we have not resumed, it's on the side because my supervisor is also an ASUU member. So just doing school work on the side, and then the one that is giving me money, I'm focusing on it.
I like the money aspect. Okay. So are you telling me now that if I have a job on graphics, you can help me to do it, or you can handle it for me?
Oh yes.
Good. Whether ID card or website or I want to have idea of what you design.
Okay, so for the graphics designing, I do company branding, from logo designs to letter-headed papers to flyers to banners. I do that, and then ID cards are also part of branding for a company. So I can do any other, even down to presentation slides, anything that involves branding your product. I can do all that.
Good. Okay. The next thing I will be asking is, what is your work? What can you tell people that are at home now, students are done waiting for strike to end? So what is your advice to them?
Okay, so I have 2 sets of advice for 2 sets of people.
Okay.
The first set is for those that enjoy the course they are studying in school, or for those that are doing what they actually like in school. This strike is period to gain more knowledge in your field. For example, if you are in a medical line, you cannot say because there's strike you'll not read, because the medical line is very broad. So this is more time to read for you. This is more time. In fact, any other aspects, it could be English literature, it could be anything. This is more time to gain knowledge, as long as you love what you are doing. Now, for the second set of people that have either lost interest in what they are studying in school, or they are just tired, or they never liked it from the start, this is time to pick up new skills. There are a lot of things out there that you don't need academic, you don't need to be in school for 4 years to learn. For graphics designing, you don't need to be in school to learn it. Web development, UI, UX, a lot of tech careers, product design. There are so many things you can learn outside school. So like, this is the time to actually pick up some kind of skill, especially if you don't like what you are doing in school, because instead of waiting till you are done with school to start doing all these things, this is time for you. Because honestly, this strike can go longer than 2 months. So
we don't press.
we don't pray so, but it's very possible.
Okay. But now you said they should learn something, but some of them, maybe they don't have the capital, they don't have the money to actually learn. What do you think they can do? Okay, I wish to learn something now, but I don't have the money to actually go to a training center to go and learn. Is there any other option I can explore?
There are a lot of online learning platforms that go for free. Coursera is very popular. Very popular. After some time, they might tell you to pay for it, but if you have like 1 month free access, that's enough time to download whatever resources you need. There's Udemy, there's edX. Many of these programs offer free parts, free guideline parts to a course. So you may not get the certificate, but you get the knowledge. So that's good. And then YouTube. YouTube is a school on its own. If you understand your way around it, you can find a lot of topics, a lot of courses on YouTube. You don't have to pay for anything, just download or watch. And you can gain any knowledge you need on YouTube, ranging from history on wars to literature. You can, on YouTube, you will always find something that can help you with it.
So I believe we are all aware now. You can learn from YouTube, you can learn from Udemy, you can learn from W3 School, so many courses that you can also learn and exploit online too. But another thing I will ask you, as a good student of Nigeria, what do you have to tell to the government about the strike?
The government.
Okay.
The government is not doing well at all. I mean, they're always telling us to go back to farm or something, and nobody is interested in going to do. I mean, even if you want to go to the farm, if you're going to be in school, as people in 21st century are supposed to be advanced and all these things. So if you want to improve agriculture, you have to go to the universities and make studying all these things worthwhile. Imagine spending 5 years for 7 years for a 5-year course. You are going to lose interest in whatever it is you are learning. Just assume an agricultural engineering student, for example. He enters agricultural engineering and he's interested in it. But then you are wasting his time and he starts doing something else that is giving him money. Eventually you will lose interest. So the agriculture they keep telling us to go to, you will lose one person that is actually interested in it. So what they are doing in the academic sector is going to affect the country in the long run, because one, you are going to have a lot of people that are going to move away from the academic path. And there's no country in the world that develops without doing some steady and solid foundation work on education. All the developed countries paid attention to education, and it helps them because research drives innovation in all these countries. And if you are not doing all these things well, if you are not making it worthwhile, if you are not making education worthwhile, people will just move to other things, and it's the country that will still suffer in the long run. So government, please, please, I joined this school, I did not have beard, look at me. I've become an old man now, so they should please listen to these lecturers, grant them the requests that they agreed on, instead of always coming up with some committee to review what you've already agreed on.
Okay, it's nice meeting you, Mr. Segun. You've really taught us so many things today, where we can learn from your view about ASUU strike and what our students should be doing how to. So I believe we've learned 1 or 2 things. So thank you once again for joining our channel today. Till next time when we meet. Bye.